last, Mathal's sanctum. Let us proceed before Corypheus interferes.
You said Corypheus wanted an eluvian, but he mentioned a well of sorrows. Which is right?
Both?
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
That's not good.
You're not certain? You said you knew what he was looking for.
Confidence can carry one only so far, it seems.
I suspected. I did not know. Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
True.
Let's find this well before Corypheus's people do.
If I'm not
I want
mistaken.
to know how Corypheus returned to life. We saw him die.
And his life force passes on to any blighted creature, darkspawn, or Grey Warden.
Then Corypheus cannot die. Destroy his body and he will assume another.
We'll find a way to stop him once we're done here.
'Tis strange. Archdemons possess the same ability, and still the Grey Wardens are able to slay them. Yet Corypheus, they locked away.
Wait,
It
what?
appears the temple's magics are still strong.
Is this Elven? Does it say anything about this Well of Sorrows?
Atishol vir Abalasan. It means enter the path of the Well of Sorrows.
There is something about knowledge, respectful or pure. Shivenen. 'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
It's a start.
At least we know the Well of Sorrows was important.
Supplicants to Mathal would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
Perform a ritual to appease elven gods? Long dead or no, I don't like it.
If need be. Unless, do not step any place you have stepped before.
Yeah, I
There
kind
can
of figured
be no
that.
vacillation. This is where petitioners walked the path of their gods.
It is where they paid fealty to the gods. I have seen it, in the Fade. Only the reverent were permitted to touch this ground, and only in solemn contemplation.
There you go. And is that all?
Yes?
Are you certain Corypheus is using the power of the Blight to make himself immortal?
Perhaps you forget. I was in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight. I have seen a true archdemon rage. How Corypheus gained the power to send his soul into blighted bodies, that is the real question.
Well, answering that question, let us destroy Corypheus for good.
Perhaps. I would suggest first dealing with the well. If Corypheus obtains it, any chance of success could be lost.
Just gonna scavenge through this.
Do you know what this part of the temple was used for?
The room we stand in is a vestibule, not the temple proper. To those who knew it, perhaps this ritual was little more than a polite knock at the gate. These customs must have been as familiar to ancient elves as bowing to a queen is to you or I.
I find it difficult to picture you curtsying to anyone.
Have we become so familiar you can predict my manners and customs now? Nothing is lost by indulging in the occasional civilized conduct, particularly when unexpected.
You said this Mythal was worshipped as a goddess?
So one assumes. What is a god but a being of immense power? The dread old gods were nothing more than dragons, after all. They rise as archdemons, and they die. Perhaps Mythal was a powerful elf, a ruler among her kind. History often plays storyteller with facts.
You admit lack of knowledge, and yet dismiss her so readily?
I do not dismiss her. I question her supposed divinity. One need not be a god to have value. Truthfully, I'm uncertain Mythal was even a single entity. The accounts are varied.
There are varied accounts of Mythal?
In most stories, Mythal rights wrongs while exercising motherly kindness. Let fly your voice to Mythal, deliverer of justice, protector of sun and earth alike. Other paint her as dark, vengeful. Pray to Mythal and she...
More Dalish tales, I assume. The oldest accounts say Mythal was both that.
Whatever the truth, all account... Or perhaps they were simply... The second appears unlikely, but... A more sensible question might be...
Let's continue.
As you wish.
Like, as I was going to say at the beginning of this area, I'm guessing we'll find this Well of Sorrows right after the enemy finds it. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else here to be done. Something over there, just Arbor Blessing. I'm gonna ignore that. It's not important right now. If I should require...
I see the Red Templars have already encountered the temple's guardians.
They hurt themselves for years to get stronger, but they still die so easily.
Perhaps we shall fare better.
Perhaps we will fare better. And I forgot what I was talking about a couple of seconds ago. It doesn't matter. Whoa. Ah, perhaps the tiny puzzle down below. Open the door.
Hold them off!
Shit. That's not good. Will they... Will the archers attack us? And where did they go? Yeah, they will attack us as well. Not good. Stop it. Seriously, stop it! That is one annoying spell she has. I could turn it off. Over here. There you go. You're not allowed to hit my people. Gonna pick that up. Oh, it was a blue, perhaps rank 3 as well. I get to know once I'm back in what's it called? Skyhold. And I'm not able to drag her over. Bloody hell. Let's see.
Come on, we might catch them.
I don't think we will.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
People are dying outside while we stand here. If we use the tunnel, more of our soldiers can flee.
In this case, I must agree with the witch. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
We don't know what's behind those doors. They might have a reason for going another way.
Had they the option, they would have proceeded. That must lead to their goal.
Their goal or yours?
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
You know nothing about it.
You barely know what the Well of Sorrows is, but you want to restore it?
Yes. Is Thedas so full of wonders that we should leave them to die one by one? Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand.
True.
Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What is this boon and price?
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague. The term I deciphered was Halam Shivanas, the sweet sacrifice of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
Did you not trust me enough to tell me about this price when you read it?
I hoped to find more information. If I intended to cheat you, I would have feigned ignorance entirely. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
Mm-hmm. I do agree to her point, though, about not destroying everything. Follow Sansom through the hole or perform the ritual. Which way is it? Well, that's where we came from, isn't it? No, it's not. Is it this way? Might be. Let's see. Yes, there's something here. Find out what it is.
Who is this meant to be?
Fallandine, overseer of funerals and guide to the elven dead. I have heard the Dalish invoke him on their deathbed, or before quests from which they expect no return.
People cling to whatever gives them hope when their time comes.
Perhaps that's why the Dalish sometimes refer to Fallandine as the Merciful One.
I do not believe they sing songs about Fallandin's vanity.
Do you know any legends?
It is said Fallandin's appetite for adulation was so great, he began wars to amass more worshippers. The blood of those who wouldn't bow low filled lakes as wide as oceans. Mithal rallied the gods once the shadow of Fallandin's hunger stretched across her own people. It was almost too late. Fallandin only surrendered when his brethren bloodied him in his own temple.
No story is dramatic if the people in it act sensibly.
Yes. Most tales paint Fallandin's stubbornness second only to his self-regard.
Yes?
Let's continue. What's this?
I believe we are in the presence of the elven goddess Ondrul, Lady of the Hunt.
Or a goddess of sacrifice, according to some.
Truly? I wonder if that is why Ondrul's patron animal is the hare. 'Tis said the Dalish invoke her before a chase, especially if they happen to be stalking humans.
Humans clash with elves all the time. There's blood on both sides.
I do not favor either. One hears things in an Orlesian court. Many Orlesian commanders consider skirmishes against the Dalish excellent sport.
There. Everything is lit.
The whispers are louder.
Come, let us see if the doors have opened.
Here goes. Let's open these doors and see what lies ahead.
'Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
Something's here.
We're being watched.
Hi.
Vernavis. You are unlike the other invaders. You stumble down our paths at the side of one of our own. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
They are my enemies.
They are my enemies as well as yours.
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
So let's talk to him.
Solus, perhaps he'll listen to you.
What shall I say, Inquisitor? Shall I sway him from a millennia of service by virtue of our shared blood? He clings to all that remains of his world, because he lacks the power to restore it.
So, you're elves from ancient times? Before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan?
The Shemlin did not destroy Arlathan. We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Vira Belasan must be preserved.
What is the well?
What is this Vira Belasan exactly?
It is a path, one walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
We came to stop Corypheus.
We came to stop Corypheus. He's here to take your well, not I.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mithal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
This is our
Deal.
goal, is it not? There is no reason to fight these sentinels.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
Ooh. I should have brought him. Accept the Sentinel Elves bargain. Refuse the Sentinel's offer. Refuse the Sentinel's offer. I want the well though. I really do. Once, 3 or 6. I hate making enemies of possible allies. What should I do? This is my problem. We will ally. Oh, I just pressed number 1, but it didn't go all the way down. We will ally.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Vira Belasan, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
No!
Morrigan!
Shit.
This would be our
Okay.
guide.
Mytholanast.
That's helpful, since Morrigan chased off on her own.
She seeks to protect the Well of Sorrows.
She turned into a bird.
Yeah, she did. She did indeed. I think it's over here. Hello. What the hell? Oh, that's one of the elves. She's a huge one, so no. Let's see. Well, Morgan is off on her own. Will she be able to save the well? I hope she does. I do. But I also hope she won't turn against me for refusing their offer. Okay. What's in here? It looks like that's the way to go. Yeah, is it? I don't think it is. Let's see, let's just grab... let's just go. Is there anything here? Oh, it's so dark. Annoying. Annoyingly dark. Okay, there was nothing there. Let's just grab the loot then and be on our merry way. Stop, Mason. I honestly don't remember which one of those two it was. But it doesn't matter. All that matters is that we reach our goal. And kill him. Separate head from limb. More loot? Yes, of course. Gold and supplies replenished. That's just the wall. Where? Follow the central guide. Oh, okay. Where's that guide? Do I have to actually keep him beside me? Where did he go? Did he die? Wait, was he standing there? No. Jesus. Okay, once I get up, it's either... Let's see, I need to take a right up here. And there should be a staircase. It should be right here. Right there, it should be.